We journeyed beyond expectation, into the clouds, the mist, the past. Stories untold, you whisper adventure in our ears. Rhythm of the train takes us there. Through the jungle, through the valley. Just a few roads lead to this sacred space. Cold, damp, cool breeze blows, sinks into our skin. Who else has felt your touch? Who else has known your beauty, your secret city beneath the clouds? I would have stayed here forever. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? Why did you leave? Your secret saved forever. Machu Picchu. We made the journey to Machu Picchu on the last day before lockdown, January 30th, 2021.
How's it going, everybody? Mason and Shelly here with Just Adrift, and today is Machu Picchu Day. It is currently about 4:45, so that's all the excitement we can muster at the moment. But we will wake up. We are going to catch a cab here shortly in the next 15 minutes to go to the bus station. We're actually taking a bus for 2 hours before we catch the train to ride another 2 hours to catch another bus to get to Machu Picchu.
It seems like Mission Impossible at this moment, but I keep reminding myself many people have done this.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it, so we are going
We're
to
not
do it.
hiking the Inca Trail.
No,
We're taking a couple cozy buses and a nice train.
that's true.
The pandemic rages on, yet somehow we were able to still make it. Will we be the last to see it this year? We are forever grateful to be here.
We jumped in a quick taxi straight to the Peru Rail bus station. Everything was extremely organized and clean. We really didn't even have time to film or vlog very much while we were there. They, sprayed our hands, told us about safety protocols, checked our tickets, ushered us right in a line onto the bus. The bus has plastic curtains between everyone, and it was just a really chill, quiet bus ride up. It was beautiful once you start getting closer to where you meet the train here in Ollantaytambo. The Andes really start to jet up, and it is so pretty. So now we're just grabbing a quick coffee and waiting for our train to arrive. We're gonna jump on the train and head to Machu Picchu.
De todo el viaje y seguir las señalizaciones respectivas. Les recordamos que después de usar los servicios abiertos,
Hand in hand, we made it to the train. It was lovely with its panoramic windows. We were lucky to make friends and were upgraded to the luxury car. Even in these times, it's highly recommended. The regular options are not available. No food, drinks, live music on the trains. You have to wear a mask and a shield at all times. Even so, the unbelievable view was more than enough for us. The train takes you from Ollantaytambo to Aguas Calientes, the little city at the base of Machu Picchu. We had originally planned to stay the night in Aguas Calientes. However, once Machu Picchu shuts, the trains stop running. We could not afford to get stuck there for lockdown, so in turn, our trip happened all in one day.
If you take the trail for a 3-night trek to Machu Picchu, that's where it starts, right there.
That looks so cool.
Su preferencia y esperamos que hayan disfrutado del viaje. Gracias por su atención.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, we will be arriving at the final station, Machu Picchu, Pueblo.
I'm sad. Train ride wasn't long enough.
I mean, this train is amazing. We had such a good time, and the views, you just can't take your eyes off the outside. It's gorgeous.
It's awesome. But Machu Picchu awaits. On arrival, you walk from the train station into town to buy bus tickets up to Machu Picchu. Right now we are in Aguas Calientes, which is where you take the bus up to the entrance of Machu Picchu. The guides here will storm you before you jump on the bus, but we always heard that it's cheaper and better to find a guide at the entrance of Machu Picchu. So we're gonna go grab our bus ticket, jump onto a bus, make our way up there. It felt like time was running out and we were eager to get up there. The bus takes you up, 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 winding through switchbacks to the city in the clouds. It was misting and the jungle feels like it's all around. We waited to hire a guide until we arrived outside the gates. Here, we met our guide and friend Kenny, who shared some mystery of this place. Machu Picchu was discovered in 1911 by Yale explorer Hiram Bingham III. He was looking for the Incas' lost city of Vilcabamba and instead was led to Machu Picchu by a young local boy named Melchor Ortega, who was better known as Pablito. Pablito led him to the completely overgrown ruins. Bingham recognized this was not the lost city he was seeking, so he spent little time here before venturing on. It was not until later he decided what he had found was significant and returned. We're on the trail to Machu Picchu. We're making friends. This is pretty magical seeing it during the rainy season. It is, right now it's all fogged over, but it's constantly changing. Kind of goes from clear to foggy to rainy. It's been raining on us for the last probably 30 minutes or so.
It just looks mystical though. The ruins are just coming out of the mist and it's rolling over. There's llamas everywhere. I'm just blown away. We haven't even seen everything yet. In future expeditions in 1912, 1914, and 1915 with the Yale University and the National Geographic, he would return to clear the site. At this time, more than 40,000 artifacts were taken from the site. His discoveries actually brought more questions than they brought answers. Being up here, Machu Picchu seems almost impossible to have constructed on this ledge, surrounded by dramatic mountain peaks. It would have been invisible from below and often is completely covered in clouds. It would have been easy to overlook the entire site when it's overgrown. Jungle grows fast, and it is a non-stop effort to keep it cleared even today. How beautiful. What's the name of this river? Wilcamayo. We began our tour from the top and journeyed down into the village. Coming from the sun gate of the Inca Trail, there is but one entrance to the village with a massive stepped entry and door. The Incas built many terraces that surround Machu Picchu. Farming and agriculture was their specialty, and it is said that these terraces have helped anchor the city to the mountain.
To the other window, okay, from where is coming the sun? It's coming exactly from up there. Can you remember the sun gate?
Ah, yes.
That construction, it's called sun gate, is because the sun rays come from there on December 21st.
Oh no,
The winter solstice.
Yes, yes. The sun rays come here, come from there to here, and the sun just through from the other side.
To this day, the function of Machu Picchu is still a mystery. It is believed to be built by the 9th ruler of the Inca, Pachacuti Inca, in the 1450s. The construction was non-stop for almost the entire 100 years of their reign. One theory is that this was a city for Inca royalty and the elite. Other theories say it was a site for ceremonial purposes. Archaeologists have long debated who lived here and what the Incas used it for. It was one of the few sites the Spanish never found. It's uniquely preserved after the Incan Empire fell. One has to wonder why they left.
Wow.
This is so cool. Today, Machu Picchu is the most visited site in Peru and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The Incas worshiped the land, and from this vantage point, you can actually see the reclining head of the Inca in the mountains. Perched between Machu Picchu and Huayna Picchu, the city sits at 2,430 meters or 7,972 feet above sea level.
After the first half of our day, we get nothing but rain. It's finally stopped.
But the fog is just so pretty. This place is unbelievable. Everywhere you turn, there is something just gorgeous
And
mind-blowing.
amazing. Yeah, mind-blowing is a good
How
way to
did
put
they
it.
build this? You know, they lived up here. So fascinating.
Machu Picchu is an architectural marvel with exceptional masonry, irrigation, and is remarkably designed around astrology. Being here, you cannot help but feel a connection to the mystic past of these people. We are in awe with the beauty and the mystery of Machu Picchu.
Thank you very much, Kenny.
Yeah,
Thank you for your friends. We
wonderful.
come here to Machu Picchu. Well, and we were lucky today. Yes, we saw everything, the views. It was raining, it was dry, yes.
We got a little bit of everything, except for
Yes.
crowds. We just finished Machu Picchu and it's stunning. We're headed back to get on the bus to go to Aguas Calientes and see a little bit before we have to get back on the train and ride back to Cusco. What a fantastic day. We just stopped into Mapacho for a quick bite and some drinks after Machu Picchu, and we were blown away with the food. So good, and the view is unbelievable. It goes right out onto the river. You've got to stop by here if you're in town.
Thank you for joining us on this very unique trip to Machu Picchu. We are about to board the last train out before the new restrictions take place.
That's right. If you have any questions about traveling to Peru, what it's like right now, let us know in the comments below. And if you've watched this all the way to now, please like and subscribe.